It's no secret the motorcycle community gets a bad rap, but we here at Moto Apes believe this is undeservedly so. Now, it's not to say that select groups of riders don't carry some burden for the reputation that bikers are thugs and hooligans, and I'm sure most of us are familiar with the groups responsible for this. But overall, that's a hasty generalization and really reserved for the fringe. Undoubtedly, if some of the better-known 24-hour news cycle media outlets didn't only report the negative news stories of the day, motorcyclists might be seen in a much different light. But of course, if said news outlets only reported positive news, they would surely be out of business faster than you can say Harley Davidson. Let's face it, negative news equals good ratings. Since news is, by definition, what happens out of the ordinary, news channels rely on tragedy and negativity to generate viewers and, in turn, money. Nobody wants to hear or read day after day that every airplane in the world takes off and lands safely at its destination, and nobody cares about how many motorcyclists ride responsibly, mitigate their risks, and make it back home safely on their favorite two-wheeled dream machines without a hitch. The truth of the matter is that not only are the majority of motorcycle enthusiasts safe, responsible riders, but they are also some of the most caring people you will ever meet. From the 94,000 riders in 92 countries who participate in raising money for mental health in the annual Distinguished Gentleman's Movember Ride, to organizations like Bikers Against Child Abuse, Bikers for Autism, and the literally thousands of community and local charitable events put on by local clubs and dealers, the motorcycling community is rich with giving, kind-hearted riders. They are the norm. Because of this, the Las Vegas Harley Davidson dealership feels it's important to give back to the motorcycle community as well. For the past 21 years, they have been organizing an event known as Frosty Balls. It's a chance for the dealership to thank all of their customers and local riders alike who share the joy of riding and the bond that only motorcycles can bring. The Frosty Balls event is what is known as a poker run. For those unfamiliar, poker runs usually involve a buy-in where the riders put up the money for a single hand, which are collected along the ride that goes along with the event. These hands are then tallied after the ride, and the rider with the highest hand gets to give their money to a charity of their choice. Frosty Balls, however, flips the script on the traditional poker run. The dealership awards cash and in-store credit to the riders with the top 3 hands. This year's winners got to share a total of $3,000. We got the crew together and we headed down to the dealership to check out what the Frosty Balls event is all about. What's going on, everyone? It's Brady here. We're at the Harley Davidson dealership on Las Vegas Boulevard here in sunny Las Vegas. It's a beautiful winter day, great day for a ride, and that's just what they're doing here. They're doing the 21st annual Frosty Balls poker run. So we're gonna go in and check it out, scope the scene out, see what it's all about. Come on in. We sat down with marketing director Savannah Linville to get a better understanding as to why this particular run is so important to the dealership and the local motorcycling community.
So this is our annual Frosty Balls poker run. So this is the 21st year that we've had it. I don't know if anyone's familiar with poker runs, but they're super cool. People love this one. This is like one of the few events I feel like that we do every year that brings a lot of the locals. I know people get a little intimidated driving down to the strip, but I feel like this is kind of the awesome Vegas event for everybody. So as soon as everyone like completes the ride and like goes to all the stops for the poker run, we have food, we have drinks, and then we have a live band play for a couple hours, and then at 3:30 we'll announce the winning poker hands. That's awesome. So yeah, we're giving away $750 in-store credit along with $750 in cash for the best hands. This is like strictly a ride that we like to do for the riders. Like we spend money to have people come and like have a good time. That's awesome. Yeah. So we do a bunch of like charity poker runs like throughout the year, but this one's for our riders. This is like what we like to spend our money on. Each ride with poker runs, we give away a custom enamel pin. So the first 222 riders that participated in this event got like a custom Frosty Balls pin that they'll never be able to get again. The raffle drawing will have a bunch of cool like Harley Davidson prizes, so we're giving away some stuff from our service department. We're giving away some cool like suitcases and shirts and like fun stuff from the motor clothes, and yeah, yeah, it's just a great way to give back to the people that give us business.
From the newest bikes, stylish riding gear, footwear, and parts, to its location on the legendary Las Vegas Strip, this Harley Davidson dealership is truly incredible. But the people at the dealership are really the heartbeat. Debbie, a local chapter president of the Harley Owners Group, better known as HOG. Travis, one of the sales reps who, despite a major accident in which he shattered his femur, jumped back on a bike the minute he was able to and continues to ride. Paula, whose eyesight stopped her from riding years ago, but has not stolen her passion for motorcycles. All of them one in a million, and just a small example of the kind of people you meet through the shared love of everything motorcycles. Talking with them, you find a passion you just don't see in other parts of the retail world. After we sat down for some lunch, we listened to the band and waited for the list of winners to be announced for first the raffle drawing and then the poker run. As I walked around and met different riders, one thing rang true. Whatever this lousy rap that the motorcycling community gets from the general public was nowhere to be found here. These people were vibrant, approachable, kind, giving, and they love the community of riders with whom they share this passion. Stories and laughs were shared, phone numbers were exchanged, future endeavors were planned, and I feel many new long-term friendships were just beginning. We here at Moto Apes look forward to seeing everybody at the next event. Until then, stay safe, keep your balls frosty, and enjoy the ride.